I decided to record this video just for an update in my life. So basically, today is the day, August 23rd. Yesterday, I was in the house of my student Rodrigo. I remember that we went there, we went to the gym. At the end of the night, we went to the gym. We went to the gym and then we went back to his house. And then we waited some minutes and then we went back to my house. So I played with him. We played the football table. Actually, I was teaching here in my house. I was teaching my students English, and at 3 and something, he came here in my house to pick me up. He was listening to some rap, and then we went to. We were in the way, and we were on the way, and some people were looking at us because we were speaking English. So uh, I was concerned about my class because I had the lesson with Milena and Alana probably. So I was concerned. So we were on the way back to his house. On the way to his house, we were going, we were talking, and then he decided to stop and in the parking lot of the market. So we stopped and we parked the car in the market, in the parking lot of the market, and then we went inside of the market. He and I, we were speaking English, and then he decided to buy some things there in the market. And when we left the market, a boy, he was trying to sell some candies and stuff like that. And I know how some of them are. And I answered the boy in English, and Rodrigo did the same. Actually, before arriving in the market, Rodrigo was stopped. His car was stopped in the street, probably because we were waiting for the red light, and a guy who was trying to sell something. Then Rodrigo started to answer the guy in English, so it was funny. So and then we left the parking lot, and then we went to his house. When we went to his house, the first thing that we did, in reality, the first thing that I did was to check my phone. So basically, I was right in time, not right in time, but I was a little bit ahead in the time, I think. So basically, I was late in reality. Yeah, so I was kind of late, and I had to start the lesson on the first floor, near the market of his house, because his house is mine. His condominium is like mine because his condominium also has the market where you pay the things by yourself. So I was sitting on the chair at the table, and I was teaching Milena and Alana. And then when the lesson was over, when I finished the lesson, I called Rodrigo. He came down, and he brought me to his house. And we were in his house. I was teaching English there. He made me bread with eggs, cheese, chocolate, hot chocolate, a cake. There was a cake. I don't remember exactly the flavor of the cake. And when I arrived there, there were his wife and his daughter. I talked a little bit with them. I said hi, hello, and then they left to the room. I was teaching English, and then uh, uh, after my lesson with Ugo, there I have a student called Ugo. So it's after Ugo, me, Rodrigo, and I we started to talk. We recorded a video, and after that, I had a lesson with a student called Beatrice, but she didn't go to the class. So, and my phone was discharging, so I had to. I didn't know if I actually Rodrigo and I we had to go to the doorman. And Rodrigo asked the doorman if he had a charger to give it to me, because in reality, what was happening? Before the lesson started, I had to start the lesson a little bit earlier because I was going to teach. Because after the lesson with Hugo, my phone was really the battery of my phone was really low, and I knew that I had to use something, and my phone was at 2%. So I decided to ask for zero, and I told him the situation that was happening, and he decided to lend his laptop. He lent his laptop to me, and when I tried to access my Preply account, I had absolutely forgotten my password. I was trying to put my password, and unfortunately I couldn't do it. So basically, like he had to go with me outside on the first floor to go at the doorman. He asked the charger. We were in the first floor, and I put the charger into the outlet. I charged my phone. I could go in the class. The student was not there because previously she didn't have come to the lesson in the other lesson. So yeah, and after that, like I rescheduled the lesson, and me, Rodrigo and I, like we went down. After like we left the house, we went to the football table. We played there, and I scored a lot of goals. Rodrigo scored didn't score too much goals. And then like we went to the gym, and after that we went back home.